People of the City of Lansing versus Ronnie Carter. My understanding is that you did secure the money to pay the citation.
Yes.
Okay, so I'll note here that they can dismiss the or waive the fees. As to the impaired driving case, you need to report to our probation department today. You got a new referral. They'll get you set up for your pre-sentence interview. So you're reporting today, but then you're gonna have to have an interview so they can provide me with a report about how you should be sentenced. Your sentencing date's gonna be on the 30th of October at 8:30 in the morning, okay?
Okay.
You have any questions?
No, no.
Bond, and that will be 500 personal recognizance. You can go downstairs and, or you can pay that and then go downstairs and you'll be all set for today, okay?
Okay, thank you, Carl.
You're welcome. We received something on Joy's already, didn't we already receive that?
No, they won't.
Okay. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Brian Doig, file number 23-01836 FY. Council here.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Prosecutor Smith, on behalf of the people.
Mercy Court, David B. Carter Jr. on behalf of Brian Doig, who is not present, is currently, I believe, at, well, I know he's at the University of Michigan Hospital.
Okay, so today was the date that we reset the continuation of the examination, and we need to adjourn because of him being in the hospital. Is that accurate?
Yes, sir.
No, actually, it was adjourned prior to this for some other reason. I forget. Maybe the victim hadn't shown or something, but I'm asking, or am I wrong?
This is a continuation date.
It is a continuation date, but the original adjournment was to get the victim here. And I'm asking.
That wasn't my question. My question is why we need to adjourn today's date.
Oh, I'm sorry, Your Honor. I apologize. Yes, my client was involved in a very bad motorcycle accident. He was the driver of the motorcycle and was literally hanging on to life. I believe he's kind of coming out of that portion, but he is still hospitalized, recovering from his surgery. The last I heard, he had 9 surgeries.
Understanding.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Your Honor.
No worries. I'm sorry to hear that. I did see an email about it, so I assumed that I thought this was already adjourned. But was there anything other than that that you needed to put on the record?
I don't believe so, Your Honor. I think that the plan was to try and maybe obtain a status conference date rather than another preliminary examination date, just because we don't know how long it's going to take Mr. Doig to recover. And so rather than having to have a prelim date where we subpoena witnesses, I think we were just hoping to do maybe a status conference.
Okay, and as of right now, Mr. Doig, is he still scheduled to have more surgeries, or he's just recovering from those surgeries?
I was in trial for the last 2 weeks. I don't have a current update, but just prior to 2 weeks ago, he was going in for another surgery. So I don't even think rehabilitation has even started, but I don't know. I don't have any further update from that.
Okay, I'll set it for a status conference 45 days out, and then we can get more information from you at that time, Mr. Carter.
All right.
November 3rd at 8:30.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
November 3rd at 8:30 work for you?
November 3rd at 8:30 would be fine, Your Honor.
Okay, November 3rd at 8:30 via Zoom will be the status conference.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a
No
good
problem.
day.
Same to you. Okay, let's see. Okay, on the record in the matter, the people of the state of Michigan versus Malcolm Stewart Robinson, file number 22-03211. Council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
John Abbott, representing Mr. Robinson, he's standing to my right.
Mr. Robinson has two files, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I have here in file number 2311, a motion for the people to dismiss without prejudice. They're unable to proceed at this time.
No objection, Your Honor.
I didn't think we would. I'm just trying to make sure I have the right file here. So this case will be dismissed without prejudice. The necessary witnesses fail to appear. I'm sure your attorney is advising you what that means. Do you have any questions about that, sir? Okay, we're gonna get you a copy of that when Mr. Bigelow returns. Okay, now on the record in the matter of people of the state of Michigan versus Malcolm Robinson, and this one is file number 23-02147, council appearance.
Jeff Brodowitz on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. John Abbott, representing Malcolm Robinson.
Okay, and how are we proceeded on this particular?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, the people would ask for an adjournment of this matter in order to get the necessary witnesses here. I did have contact with the one witness the people would need in this matter to be Officer Uberoth. Yesterday, Officer Uberoth informed me that he is currently out until mid-October on FMLA due to the birth of his third child. And so the people would ask, due to the officer's unavailability, that this matter be adjourned in order for the people to get the necessary witnesses here and proceed on the preliminary exam. The people would also ask for the adjournment based on, after conversations with defense counsel and in corresponding, I guess, co-defendant file, which would be 23-02148FY, that the defense in that case was planning on asking for an adjournment as well, due to having just filed their appearance and just receiving discovery. And so the people would ask that this be adjourned with that file in order to, under the court rules, and only in order to only run one preliminary exam in this matter, Your Honor.
You're making a motion on the Michael Robinson file, is that?
Well, yeah,
Is
the
that the
motion
one
is
you-
on this file, but it relates to the Michael Robinson file, and I would be making the same motion on the Michael Robinson file as well, Your Honor.
Okay, I made this a motion to run something else. I'm trying to figure out what something else you're talking about. You're talking about the co-defendant case,
Yeah, Your Honor, the case in,
which is Michael Robinson.
yes.
Okay, well, then I need Michael Robinson's client, attorney on the record then. People of the state of Michigan versus Michael Robinson, file number 23-02148. Can I have your appearance, counsel?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Melissa Patrick on behalf of Michael Robinson, who is here to my left.
Okay, very good. So both of these matters were set for an exam today. Both the same officer, correct? Officer Ubera.
Yes, Your Honor, it
Yeah.
arises out of the same traffic stop.
Okay, and Officer Ubera is off on FMLA, and then you said, as it relates to Michael Robinson, was there an issue with discovery?
I'll let Ms. Patrick speak to that, Your Honor.
There was not necessarily an issue with discovery, but I was just retained a couple of days ago, and I just received the discovery as I was sitting here today. And I was just asking for, I was gonna ask for like a week adjournment just to review the material.
Okay, I don't know why I have a note from July that he hired you in July. Maybe he told us he was going to hire you in July.
I think that's what.
Because you were on, it said you were on vacation.
Yes.
Okay, sounds good. I see your appearance is in the file as of today, so. With that being stated, I'm assuming Mr. Abbott doesn't have an objection, but I'll ask him.
Well, Your Honor, generally, I wouldn't have an objection since the current counsel is requesting the adjournment. However, till the middle of October, and these guys have been waiting around for months.
They've been waiting around for months, because I think we waiting for one person to get
I had to go
an
in-
attorney. We've been waiting for him to get an attorney.
Okay,
And so that was his delay. And then we asked the co-defendant if he wanted to have his exam. He said he would waive, so they've not been waiting. And we can't control that Officer Uroff had a baby
well.
and went out on FMLA.
Seems like
We
we're
want to
playing.
celebrate that. We don't want to hold him, we don't want to act like he just blew off court. He's kind of got something going on.
Still, it seems like we're planning.
I agree. It's kind of like that vacation you had in August that I had to reset everything out because you were going to be vacationing for 2 weeks. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. So with that being said, I think it's meaningful to go ahead and reset this. It's already mid-October. He's coming, mid-September. He's coming back mid-October.
Yes, Your Honor, that's as far as I know. I did inquire yesterday, again, from Officer Uberoff, roughly what date he would be returning so that I could let the court know. Unfortunately, I have not heard back from him yet,
Okay.
so I'm unable to provide an exact or a rough date as to when he would be returning.
When I think of mid-October, I think he's gonna be back either the 12th or the 19th. That's what I think. I know I'm not available the 19th. The only other week I'd be available would be the week of the 26th. I don't know if there's availability on my docket though.
You're on the 26th. 19th. You're on the 26th, but it indicates that you're here on the 19th.
You might be right. I'm wrong. You're right. Okay, so I'm available the 19th, not the 26th.
Okay,
Okay, does the 19th work?
Not for me. I have trial starting and I can't remember the new judge, the temporary judge at this point, but I have a attempted murder charge.
And circuit,
It started on the 19th, and I'm sure it will probably go into the next week.
well, we're into November now.
Your next date that Ms. Nash provided is November 3rd.
I'm available
November
November
3rd
3rd.
work?
yes.
Okay, November 3rd will work at 8:30. Do you have any questions for the court today, Mr. Malcolm Robinson? Any questions for you, Mr. Michael Robinson? Okay, can you say that so that they can pick it up on the record? Thank you. We'll get you a copy of your notices to appear, and then we'll see you both November 3rd at 8:30.
Thank you.
Thank you. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Ricky Evans, file number is 23-00897 FY, council appearance.
Jeff Reynolds on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
John Abbott representing Ricky Evans, he's standing to my right.
How are you, Mr. Evans?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing okay. Today is the date that's set for an examination. Are we proceeding?
At this time, Your Honor, the people are unable to proceed. However, I have had contact with Officer Stover in this matter yesterday. Officer Stover informed me that he is on a pre-planned, prepaid vacation and would be returning September 22nd. So the people would ask for an adjournment of this matter, a short adjournment in order to get the necessary witnesses here for the preliminary exam, Your Honor.
So on August 10th, when this was set to September 14th, your office didn't secure a witness until now? You just not deciding to find out if your witness was available this week?
I had no prior knowledge that the officer was going on vacation, Your Honor.
Of course, you wouldn't have prior knowledge. You don't know his schedule, but if on August 10th, the court sets a date, you want to let him know immediately. Are you saying he just told you after you notified him on August 10th? Or someone from your office notified him on August 10th?
I'm not sure if someone notified him on August 10th or not, Your Honor.
When did somebody notify him?
That I am not. It looks like the subpoena to appear, Your Honor, went out on August 29th.
How do you want to proceed, counsel?
Move to dismiss.
Okay. Can you advise your client what that looks like for him, what that means?
Yeah, that it's dismissed today, but if witnesses contact prosecutor, they might reissue.
Because this case was issued back in March, and we've been back and forth so many times trying to get you counsel, you finally get counsel, and here we are, and we don't have a witness. I'm gonna grant your motion and dismiss the case without prejudice. Do you have any questions about that? Any additional matters for the record?
Not for defense.
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
Jeff, what's your bar?
395.
30,000.
That's all we have. Hopefully,